Every Friday night. No cooking necessary, no assembly required.
Hello, and welcome to Behind the Gates, where we discuss all things
everybody.
beyond the gates. And before we get started, in case you have not heard, everybody go ahead and put your hands together because we have been renewed for 2 more seasons.
Thank the Lord I don't have to cancel Paramount Plus.
Listen.
I mean,
Because they had me nervous.
they gave us not 1, but 2 more seasons. And honey, them people said, get the F out of here. Look.
And we've already been confirmed for a new / maybe crossover character.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, I saw that. I'm really interested to see how she's gonna come in if we're thinking about the same person that is a Bold and the Beautiful. Because yes,
It is.
Yes.
That's very
Oh, yeah, I did see that today.
Yeah.
I think that she may be a relative of Vanessa's.
She would have to be.
Street checks.
I mean, she could have been a relative of Ashley's and Jen.
She could have been a relative of Anita's.
Well,
they could go there. They touch on everything else.
Maybe. Mercy. Let's just go ahead and get into it. Let's go to the messiest part first.
Which one?
I know.
Is she gone, y'all?
Yeah, you know what I say. Nobody.
We
ain't got nobody.
Look. Yeah. I don't know
I
what he did.
wanted it, but we ain't got nobody.
A part of me
Drugged her
wants
and
to say
tied her up.
no. She's not dead. Rennie just has her tucked off somewhere.
Okay, so let's just go back. So this is where he starts playing the game. Haley trying to put me out. You right, it's a mark. come join my team. Let's let me and you do this, blah, 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 against Haley. Hey, and so I'm like, what is
he played it off well because I was believing him. I'm like, dang, you flipping on your cousin like that?
I know. I'm like, is he flipping?
I didn't believe him. I was like, okay. Nah, he trying to play her, but I was trying to figure out the angle. Yeah, how was he going to spin this to say this is what we're going to do to Haley?
He definitely made me question it.
I didn't believe that Randy was going to turn on Haley just like that.
I didn't believe Randy was going to kill Lynette.
I don't think he's.
Well, we don't know if she's dead yet.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think he's killed her. I think he just has her tucked off somewhere because she has been acting.
She's somewhere with Doug because we all said Doug was in witness protection and coming back. She with Doug.
Nah, she ain't with Doug.
Let's just look at some of
wherever she is. She's not there. She's not there of her own free will. They look rough.
This look in his eye says, yeah. This heifer was.
I need to go back and look at something. I just thought about
she was shaking Haley down. Like
she was out of order.
And at first I was saying, when we got to the end of this episode and he takes her phone from her purse. And I'm saying, Randy, that's not smart because how was she not going to notice that she didn't have her phone?
She just had it when she was in there before you guys got there. So,
but
she texted her while she was
while
in the
they
room.
were there, they was taking pictures and sending them to Haley.
Right. So how was she going to just notice that quick she didn't have her phone? Or, think to look for Haley's response again. But then Randy shows up with, over here at the casino, like everything is all good, minus Lynette. If he tucked her off, Lynette is savvy enough to get out. So I don't think that he would leave that up to chance. She can always get out and get another phone and show up somewhere. Exactly. So I think, and he can't threaten her enough to make her leave town and stay gone because Lynette is just not that girl. So I think, honestly, that Lynette met her demise. I think ding dong, the witch is dead.
You think Randy got it in him?
Yes.
I'm sure
we haven't seen him do it yet, so we ain't know. He wouldn't kill the racist.
That's my whole thing. The only person that at least is quote unquote confirmed to have a dead body on their hands is Marcel, and that's with Kenneth.
And Lynette and Leslie is capable of it. Them about the only two I know of that's capable of it.
Yeah, but Leslie ain't. Well, that's because he intentionally.
That's because she couldn't get to it. If she could have got to it, she'd have did it. She tried.
Well, as many people as they know in this line of work, he could have very easily contracted this out.
I guess.
And then he's telling Haley, the less you know, the better. Don't ask no questions. Just know she's gone. She ain't coming back. I think he might have contracted it out. Because like you said, maybe Randy don't have it in him to do it himself, but he clearly set her up where he had her phone and she could not call for help. So maybe he could drop her off to somebody else.
Mm-hmm. Well, and this is the other thing. We still got the missing ring.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
Well, the ring is gone at this point.
The ring is just gone. I
don't believe Lynette kept that. I think she went and sold it.
I remember them zooming in and June seeing her looking at the ring. So nothing is without intention.
Mm-hmm. Right. But here's my question now that she just disappears in the thin air. Does this end what they think is the end of what's going on? Or does this further arouse Bill's suspicions? Like what happened and all of a sudden she just take off?
I don't think that Bill will ask the question of whether or not she took off. I think that at this point, the only thing Bill wants is just a severed connection between Lynette and Haley.
Right.
Now, what will raise suspicions is Joey.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And Tomas is going to try to figure out what happened too.
Yes. Like, where'd she go? Where is she now?
Because he's trying to impress Bill now.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And Kat's not gonna let it go because Kat just curious.
Yep.
Cat.
Curiosity killed the
2
cat.
steps forward, 2
Yeah.
steps back.
Yeah.
But when I tell you the funniest thing this week and the coldest thing this week to me was this. When I tell you I hollered when she poured out this alcohol full of
At least she poured out champagne. She did.
Like, oh well.
Making a mess for the day.
I was like, wow, you really went there.
Oh,
She was
my
like,
goodness.
oh well.
It just feels like it was too easy.
It does feel very easy and very quick. I wanted them to get rid of Lynette, but I wanted a little bit more drama in the struggle leading up to it. And it does feel too quick, too rushed, or is it something to distract us? And then next thing you know, some kind of way Lynette gonna pop back up. That's what
I'm afraid of.
I kept expecting her to walk through a door or two somewhere after that. So where on earth could she be if she's not unalived?
Where in the world is?
Where's Lynette?
That's in the hotel room.
He can't keep her there for that long. This is Lynette.
He ain't got money to keep her there that long.
So the question
drugged
is,
and tied up with the whips and the chains and like he what's the girl's name? He got her tied up like
You think so? She said she think they scamming Haley.
You think that they really got in there and did it like that?
The only reason I don't think they're scamming Haley is because then why does he have her phone? Why did he sneak her phone?
Hey Bella.
Like
so
if
she couldn't get
but if they were working together, there was no reason for him to sneak her phone.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's true too.
Mm-hmm.
It's messy. It's a good kind of messy. I like it too.
Yeah, this is a storyline I can get behind. Let us wonder what happened to Lynette. That's fine.
Yeah. And why was Vanessa so upset? She done had clients come and go before. What's the problem?
For real, she acting like she pressed.
She really acting like
that daggone apartment. She already did all her work. She didn't look. She lost her commission.
Yeah, but I say it's the principle of the matter, and a person that is, if you've been in the line of work where your work is based on, or your income is based on commission, and the person that you know for a fact that you've been reeling them in, you've been giving them your best sales pitch and pulling up all the stops, and all of a sudden they ghost you. That's money walking out the door. They're playing with your life.
That's a lot of money.
Donald and Angela, I'm gonna say this to y'all the same way I say it to Ursula. They ain't us. She ain't hurting for no coins.
She ain't hurting for it, but it's still her money. And it's still her time. Her business is still her business.
She didn't act like that about losing Kat. She didn't act like that about none of her other clients.
Even with that, it's about the principle. I think it was the fact that Kat at least gave her the courtesy of saying, "I'm no longer looking for something."
She was still looking.
Lynette, in Vanessa's eyes, ghosted her. So that one would piss me off more than anything, regardless if I have the coin or not. It's the principle.
She was supposed to be going and signing the papers. So Kat never got that far. It was like she was still looking. So when you got to that point of you actually, signing papers and doing all of this, that's more money. Yeah.
Well, she ain't got to worry about it now because Lynette said, "I changed my mind. I'm leaving town. Don't call me no more." Randy, could you not have come up with a better text than that, Randy? Don't call me no more.
When I'll be back again.
I'm out. Don't call me no more. She has to be gone, y'all, because any other scenario leaves that door wide open for Randy and Haley to be straight busted, because when she come back now, she coming back with a vengeance. So Randy has to have closed that door permanently. There's no way in Hades he's that stupid. I hate to say the word, but to leave that door undoor like that. He has to.
Stupid, I won't say. Careless and not as thorough, I can see.
But He did meet in public. Well, no, Doug was the one that kept calling him out in public places when he's supposed to be gone. But when he left, he didn't stay gone. Mm-hmm. But you think that he really would be that careless to say, hold her here at gunpoint and don't let her out? At some point, Lynette gonna get out because Lynette is Lynette.
Mm-hmm. And she can throw a mean left hook or right hook, according to Haley. She knows how to fight.
I hope she gone.
Because that'll solve a lot of issues, but then it's still
no, it won't, because now the focus is back on killing Bill.
That child was focused on killing Bill before Lynette was gone.
I know, but I said before they had shifted their attentions to Lynette and left Bill and his poisoning alone. Now she up in the ante again and then poisoned Bill again in his coffee. She back to this again. So now Bill is back in clear and present danger.
Well, he wasn't. Well, he was just on pause for danger, but yeah.
Well, yeah, he was on pause. Now he's back.
On pause. You know what? No, that's Bill's own fault, because if he hadn't had a slip of the lip, then she probably wouldn't have poisoned him.
I don't know about that. But before we go there, let's go here. Let's go on over to Nicole and Computergate.
Now this dumb.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
This is the person that deserves dummy of the week.
Because you couldn't go.
Because how you gonna? Because first of all, you were told to stay away from the blasted hospital. That's just first and foremost.
Kelly. Kelly said them drops make Bill infatuated with Danny. Leave the drops alone, girl. Leave the drops alone.
Exactly.
And then you gonna hack into your mother-in-law's computer of all people.
Of all people in that hospital.
Then third, you didn't close out of the systems the correct way. You didn't even just exit out. Like you just shut the computer down.
In his defense, he was startled.
But he could have said she couldn't see anything. So he could have sat there and kind of said he was typing an I don't know. No, he couldn't do that either.
But he could have did a little bit better computer. And then when Jacob calls him out on it, he's like, "Well, how did they find out?" Well, that ain't the question. How did they find out?
They did find out, you big dummy.
They did find out because Marcel is snipping around now.
But it's one of those things where I give my hats to Nicole because she knows her people.
Yeah.
I won't say she knows her people because that's subjective, but she knows when something ain't right.
Yeah, she knows that Smitty was the one that
sometimes.
Yes. Now, here's a theory. Whose wife do you think she is? Marcel's soon-to-be ex-wife or Joey's already ex-wife?
Who
are you talking about? Leah's Joey's sister.
Joey's sister.
I believe Joey is Joey's sister.
Yeah, that's my theory. She's Joey's
the one.
Sister.
She's the one that he's talked about.
He said she's ruthless like his daddy. That he doesn't talk to her or he doesn't deal with her like that. That she took over the family business and the hustles and all that. I think that's the sister.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe that too.
Which I mean, two could be true at the same time. She could be his sister and Marcel's ex. It could be.
I think she is one of Marcel's ex.
But she definitely spent the block with Marcel. Yeah. She did do that.
Yes, she has.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Leslie Thomas was not here for it
at all. Mm-hmm. And that shit was funny.
At all.
Leslie said, "Look here, Trick." I don't know.
What's crazy?
Who you think you talking to?
But what's crazy is the person that is partnering with you and at least offering some of the supplies free to your clinic. You talking crazy to is insane.
Exactly.
Like Leslie,
Leslie got no chill. She don't care who it is.
Okay.
And what you doing? You know Leslie don't care.
And I want Leslie's money to run out so quick. I want it to run out so quick.
And it's not. That money is hanging on for dear life.
Listen, because the clinic already put a good dent in it. This athletic wing she put into the country club is put a good dent in it. And the hotel that she's staying at is putting a good dent in it, and this little house that she's putting up is putting a dent in it. Leslie.
Well, let's talk about Leslie's money for a second before we get back to this. She said she want to add some more things to the clinic, but she want to use Joey's money. So she got smart right here and said, I'm not using any more of my money into this clinic.
Because she running out.
I won't say she's running out, but I do think that she's starting to realize that she's spending a little excessively.
Yeah. Shout out to the Anita baby bag in black that she's carrying. The Chelsea cat bag. I think that, yeah, but she was not here for it. But of course, as we said, poor Jacob, everything is working against him at this point. And what does Marcel do? Oh, let me go and talk to Nicole. Now, was he really thinking Nicole had something to do with this, or was he just following through? Do you really think that Leah turned Marcel's eye towards Nicole enough for him to take that seriously? Because that's what she tried to plan it.
No, I don't think that Marcel thought Nicole had anything to do with it. She has too much of an image to lose and too much to try and get caught up in that.
But he also knows the Epides.
He's just trying to get Marcel to basically find out what's going on without her being so in it. Because she's in it and on top of it and digging too much, which is her job. But I think she wants him to do the digging. So she seems like she's kind of, off of it. That way, when she figures out who it is, she's not, the one that's going to pull the hammer down.
Well, she did enough digging because guess what? Miss Leah got on that phone and said, you better get your guy in line. I don't know about talking about switching around the drop point. You better figure it out. This Rashad character, he ain't the business and you better handle it. And
he did.
Listen. I was so happy that someone done gut checked Jacob.
Really?
I was happy. Happy. I was happy.
Oh no.
Yes, because you've been getting into too many people's spaces.
Yeah, I think so too. He needed a butt cutting for me.
Yeah, he needed a reality check.
But that reality check could have got him killed. Y'all.
He did.
Well, that's on him.
And I would have said we knew
the whole thing can get him killed. He need to get it together.
Look, and I hope Smitty see what happened and gets his stuff together too.
Child, Smitty needs to learn how to lie better.
Smitty needs to clock out and just wait on the behind the scenes story after the fact. You a reporter. You can't report nothing until it's over.
Look at Jacob, y'all.
Just lying there, just looking stupid.
Jacob tried to lie his way out of it. Talking about, hey, I just thought somebody was gonna recognize me. I thought the chains would drop. We don't pay you to think.
Exactly.
Well, I was like, oh,
yep.
We pay you to do a job,
baby, because I'm a thug.
And you see, he talking about what you doing in here? You know you're not supposed to be in here. That's enough that you got caught somewhere you wasn't supposed to be. Noki, stop it now. Look.
Noki, I know. I just read Noki think she's gonna kill Marcel.
She said it was a fake fight. Why he was always in that room? Why they had to come up in there and show you and talk about
he show us that wasn't the first time he been in that room.
It wasn't the first time he been in there. They told me you ain't supposed to be in there. My thing is why. So is it that he's supposed to wait around that area for the next call? Is that why he's always staging up there? He can't
got him posted up like he a dope boy, a corner
That's
boy.
what I'm saying. Like, why is he forever
planted at that one spot?
Right, planted at that one spot.
Didn't he meet Smitty in that room before?
Yes.
So you in a spot you ain't supposed to be in, and you got your
I don't think he's been in that room. They've been in the back.
Last time they were in that room. He met somebody in that room.
Maybe the matter is why they can't meet in the car at the Waffle House.
Hey,
we said
I'm
this
just
before.
saying.
Anywhere but there.
Apparently,
you get some good food while you waiting.
Chick-fil-A drive-thru. Y'all can't meet there.
I mean,
how about hop in my car and let's go through the premium car wash. That way we could talk while we in there getting the car washed, and nobody can see us while the brushes is going. How about something like that? Let's be creative.
How about anything but what we've been doing?
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, really.
God bless them. That's all I know. God bless them. Well, anyway, we'll be right back with some trivia and a commercial break, and we'll continue this foolishness. Lord have mercy. Y'all better pray for your boy. All right, so y'all go ahead and put your answers in if you haven't already. Angela will let us know who got in first and right at the end of the show.
Oh, y'all putting them down today. Y'all ain't playing. Go on now. Let's keep going. Let me see.
They want that they want the gift basket now.
I'm working in here today. Okay.
All right, so let's continue while they continue to answer. Where am I at? Okay.
Y'all got to put which thing y'all actually putting it on. One or two. But I know what you mean, but I'm just playing with y'all. Noki, because what is B to what, Noki?
The Wonder Twins strikes again.
I was expecting that later.
I got to go back and watch that cartoon. That's how old I am.
So Joey said, listen, your daughter and your son work together
both of us.
to get us apart and to come over here and ask me if you and I were sleeping together before Doug's thing. And it was funny how I should have put this up, how she rolled up on them like this. Hey, they're like, what?
So the question is Vanessa justified in how they played the both of them and how pissed she was?
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you think that?
She was.
Well,
she said she fussed at both of them.
Well, okay. We're on the outside looking in, so we know that Vanessa boldface lied to Deanna.
Right.
We know that. But Vanessa is thinking that her daughter and her son should take her at face value, and because she's the mother, they should listen to what she say and believe her. And so the fact now she's pissed that they are not believing what she's saying, going behind her anyway. So it's a reality check for her. But I think for me, I would be pissed if I was trying to perpetrate the lie, because I pretty much showing that nobody's believing me. Like I'm probably more frustrated than pissed.
She's sticking with it.
Narcissist move,
but
right
at this
there.
point, she's gonna have to either keep with it or she's gonna. What is she gonna do? Then she's gonna do what?
She came back up off the line.
To it.
She came back up off the line now. She came back up off the line now.
I know she can't. That's what I'm saying. She can't
build that web of deceit.
She ain't getting away with that lie.
She done built the web of deceit. They're gonna have to catch her in the lie. She can't go back in the lie. She built the web.
They're going to, because she's not a smart liar. And I stand on that. Girl, everybody in town knows you was a hoe.
No. After I looked her
everybody in town know you a hoe.
Emphatically, no. She's still asking.
And so then the question that I have is, what is Deanna looking for if Vanessa actually told her the truth?
She's looking for the truth because she know that Vanessa didn't tell her the truth.
So what if Vanessa just said, you know what, you're right. I was messing around with Joey when your father was alive. At that point, what will that do for her?
That just validates her not.
That's what I'm saying. What is she's just going to be?
She's still going to be hurt.
She's going to still be upset, and she's going to still be right where she is, pissed off.
Yeah, it just validates her feelings,
and that's what her brother told her. That's what Donnell said. He said it's not going to bring Daddy back.
Because that's what I guess that would be either. I guess two things can be true at once, at least for me. Me as an individual, because how petty and smart I can be. And then two, maybe me thinking as a male, is that if my child was to keep coming at me this way, or at least I know that way, my father would have responded to me if I was acting like this. First of all, it wouldn't have gotten this far because he would have knocked my ass out. Second, if he was to entertain it, he would have said, "So if I tell you yes, what's going to happen? What will that do for you? What does that give you any grounds to find peace? Will that justify you cutting me off? What are we doing here?"
That's exactly what it does. It justifies her cutting her off.
Okay.
I think that Deanna is grieving. And right now, okay, so whenever we hear somebody dies, what's the first thing anybody asks? What happened? As if that seems to give us a little bit of closure to justify this person's death. And if it's never answered why this person is gone and all they're gone, it feels I got a couple people I know who have passed, and people have never given me an answer as to what happened and why they're gone. All I know is that they're gone, and it still feels unfinished. And I think for Deanna, in her grief, she wants to know what actually really did happen leading up to her father's death. Did my mom's affair push him into this drinking and gambling? And that's what happened?
Yes.
Or is it the fact that he was just carried away and she sat and watched it happen and didn't do an intervention? Or what part?
So yes.
What part of this equation did mom or somebody play in my father going? Because right now it's just, oh, guess what, baby? I'm sorry. Your father got drunk, ran into a ditch, caught fire. It's over.
Both of them. All of them are true, and she gonna cut off.
See, I have a thing too, Donald. You go ahead, because I have a point to that. Because there's another problem with her that she's basically having. But go ahead, Donald.
Angela, I think me and you may be going in the same direction, but I'm gonna make my point. So even though everything that has from us being the fourth wall looking at the story unfold is one thing, but take us knowing of what's happening in the story out. Does Deanna have a right to know the dynamics of her parents' marriage, regardless of how pretty it may have been or how ugly it was?
I think so, because that's that part of their immediate family. And you, okay, when your parent tries to shield you from their quote unquote issues and problems, you still know when you feel something's off. And as a child, you're going to want to know what that is, because now you're becoming dysregulated trying to figure out what's going on with them. And the same thing is if it's in your face and you got an issue. But I think with Deanna, it's, why didn't you tell me that y'all were War of the Roses at home while we was gone? You know what was happening, but that y'all were in a.
But
that's where I was going with
you also have to keep in mind she's not a little girl. She's not a child. She's not a child.
But she also basically they were trying to get her to come home for the longest time.
Well,
they were trying to get her to come home for how long, and she never came home.
That's been since he died.
No, they were trying to get her to come home before that, and she wouldn't come home.
When
they were,
I don't remember that.
They were trying to get both of them to come home before that, and they didn't come home.
Deanna has not been home for a cool minute.
They were, but they never came home. That's the whole point. Neither one of them were coming home.
Well, yeah, I would say Deanna more so than Donnell. Donnell will be more prompt to come home because he feels more connected to home. Deanna would not come home as much as Donnell because of Vanessa, because their relationship has always been strained. Because it's a mother.
I don't remember them mentioning anything about Deanna being salty or not coming home before Doug died.
They did mention that they were off studying abroad, that they were doing this and that.
Right.
So it was still mentioned enough to know that it's probably been a little over a year since the twins have been home.
Mm-hmm.
Since they have been home, because they kept saying they haven't been home in a while. They haven't been home. Yeah.
But when I say she's not a child, I'm saying that to say she ain't in high school. She has a right to question, why is my daddy gone? And
but at the same time,
and if something's suspicious about it, then I have a right to ask the questions.
Okay, I'll give you that. But even then, in the same token, you may not be a child, but you're not entitled to all the behind the scenes action that goes on between mine and your father or
of my relationship.
Marriage. Because
she doesn't. But if it affected my daddy's death, then I have a right to question it.
Not necessarily. Sometimes you're just better off not knowing the truth. And I can say that in terms of my late mother. There are some things about my late mother that I've never questioned. Or even if I did question, my father will respectfully say, "Boy Wonder, you're not that's not any of your business nor your concern."
I'm not saying that she has a right to question their relationship. I'm saying she has a right to question the circumstances around her father's death.
She might not get an answer, but she has the right to question. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. And it just so happens that the
she didn't basically come and do anything.
It just so happens the circumstances around her father's death are also the details of her mother's sneaky link.
And let's look at it from this perspective. You got mama's boy and daddy's girl.
Mm-hmm.
And if something has happened to my daddy and I'm daddy's girl and nobody can give me a straight answer, I want to know what happened to my daddy. I want to know relationships. I know growing up what the dynamics of my parents' relationship was. And I know now that I'm out of the house and I'm grown and they still there. I know if they're having an argument or something's going on, I'm calling to check on each one of them individually, but I want to know what's happening because I need to know if I need to hop a plane and figure out what's really happening.
See, that's what I need to do. She didn't basically have a clue because I don't think she basically was that close to her father and she should have been. She's feeling guilty. That's where all of this is also coming from.
I thought
if she was basically the daddy's girl that she was supposed to be.
She was closer to her daddy, but
Angela's noticed something wrong with it.
Angela's making a point.
Vanessa didn't even know that, though. Vanessa didn't even know that he was far off as he was. She wouldn't know that if
Vanessa knew something was up with Doug.
Vanessa did not know that man had that gambling problem. Vanessa was too busy out spreading her legs all over Fairmont Crest.
he was telling her he kept picking up more hours and was working late. So she didn't realize really till he was that far gone that it was a gambling issue. She just thought, okay, he's working late, and while he's not paying me any attention and working, I'm gonna do what I do because our marriage is open. So she was too busy in her own.
But guys, okay, look at it like this. When your parents are arguing, at least you feel something. So I don't care, sometimes, maybe you clean it off better than that.
I talk to my mother every day.
Having some kind of.
I talk to my mama every day. I do not know every time they get into it. Just talking to somebody on the phone, if they got good poker face,
if it's like a long.
But that's what I'm saying. You don't know what kind of energy he was giving her over the phone. They talking over the phone. It ain't like she's looking into his eyes, seeing something's off.
That's true. And here's the thing, like we said earlier, two things can be true at once. Deanna and Donnell both should have made more trips home. They was just wherever they were to see what was happening. And also Doug and Vanessa protected them from what was happening. Mm-hmm. So now it's blowing up, and now they want to fill in the missing pieces for us. You guys got to let us know. And unfortunately, a major piece of this puzzle is gone, and Vanessa is only going to say so much. So now they got to figure out the rest of the pieces of this puzzle. And it's really unfair to say, forget about it, just take what I say and be done. That's not going to set well with me when my dad is gone, and I know I need to know.
Okay, and I'll give you that. But let's say if with Deanna going to Joey saying, my mom's not going to give me a straight answer. If you love my mother as you say you do, at least be straight up and honest with me. When did y'all start dating? And in all honesty, at least in the episode, Joey didn't even answer her question, or if he did, he didn't give her a straight answer.
He didn't.
He avoided, which is the same as saying, yeah.
So let's say Joey played along with Vanessa's lie. Mm-hmm. And said, we didn't start interacting with each other intimately until after your father's death. How would do you think that Deanna would be satisfied with that?
No, because then she said, she even said it. She made a comment that he was preying on her grief.
Okay. So the difference in terms of her being with Joey before and the difference in Joey after is what?
There's no difference. She don't like Joey either way, but it's a difference of whether or not she trusts her mother. Because if she got with him after, then okay, I still trust you. But if you were screwing around with him before, and what you screwing around with him led to my dad being gone, then screw both of y'all.
So then it's a matter of her questioning her judgment after she lost her father in terms of how either committed to the marriage she was in, or if she was just a philandering whore when she was messing with Joey while Doug was still alive. I think
if the answer was true and they just started messing around afterwards, she wouldn't be upset with Vanessa. She'd still be upset with Joey because she said that she would, if that was the case, then he was preying on her being grief stricken. But if it's true that they were screwing around before, then she's mad at both of them.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword here. I mean, no matter what answer Deanna gets, she's not going to be satisfied with. It's going to be Robert Frost, The Road Not Taken, 2 roads diverging in Yellowwood. 1 road get you this, 1 road get you this. At the end of both roads, Deanna's pissed. So it's not going to be any way to swerve it over.
And that's what I feel is happening with Deanna.
She's not going to be happy with whichever answer
she's not going to be happy with anything, but it may give her closure at least. But now she's got a target for her grief.
I don't think
she can turn her grief into anger. She can turn her grief into anger.
Deanna doesn't want closure. She wants someone to be mad at.
That's what I said. She's going to turn her grief into anger.
She wants someone to blame, and if it's not her mama, it's Joey. So this is what determines whether or not it's her mama, is whether or not her mama was screwing around beforehand.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's it. So that's it. But on the flip note, let's go over to the Dupree household, y'all.
No, you see nothing.
Yeah, she's a hoe. End of story.
I mean, that's a fact. That is 100% fact. Love the actress that plays Vanessa, but we all know.
Yes, we do love you. We love you 100%.
And you've been playing this character down.
Your character's a hoe.
Yes, you are.
Where's my graphic?
Oh God.
So Anita was concerned because the test results were back.
Mm-hmm.
And she needed the comfort of the girls to give her the strength to go to the hospital and get her results.
Mm-hmm.
Nervous.
I think that we're nervous and like what is going on, but we find out he, ripped the band-aid. Hey, 2 more rounds of chemo, and we can go in and get that thing. We finally turned the corner. Amen, amen.
Hallelujah.
Y'all give it up because we about to be done. Be careful.
Now we expect to see you at the church house.
Now
Look,
now we got to deal with dementia and Alzheimer's.
You just wait.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, oh, we going there now. I'm like, okay.
Well, since y'all are going there, this is where we at now then.
Can we just leave my grandparents alone now? Good Lord.
Give them a minute of reprieve. Let them make it in New Orleans.
Riders, please, if you take heed to anybody from the fandom that hoots and hollers, please hear us as we say. Give us 6 months of drama. Give us some good tea drama. Don't give us something heavy and hard hitting for another 6 months, please. Let us recuperate from Anita, please.
Okay, she ain't even had her 2 rounds of chemo yet. You done gave a man dementia.
Is it dementia or is it Alzheimer's?
It's something we don't want either way.
He's just stressed. The man is just stressed. He's tired. Let's leave it at that. He's just tired.
Let it be, please.
So then now we have, because with all this going on,
because
now we have to question which Dupree figurehead is going to go first. Is it Anita or is it Vernon?
Oh, Lord.
Damn, Gina.
They're just doing too much, man. They're doing too much.
At this point.
They're trying to take out, they're just trying to.
I'm going to say trying to get all our things in it. We got to do disease next.
We got to. But listen, let's say this. Before we wrote this, before we knew we was going to seasons 2 and 3, so they got to get all the things in that they can touch. Now that we know we got seasons 3 and 4, I mean, now we can let Vernon be free. Let's just
let him
go in and rewrite this and let him
go to New Orleans, please. Can we let him get to New Orleans?
Because I can't take Vernon.
We got to get the Doogie.
I don't want Dookie Chase. I don't want Vernon to go through Memory of a Killer. I don't need him dropping all the stuff going on. And I haven't finished yet, Keisha.
Oh my gosh, I need you to finish.
Let me get through this semester and then I will finish.
I haven't finished yet either.
Oh my gosh.
I don't
lost
want
it yet, Noki. Not yet. Give him a minute.
I don't want him. I don't want him going there. But I am happy that he was, unlike Michael. No, unlike
being proactive and getting help.
He's being proactive and getting help early. So
Madison hiding guns and refrigerators and things.
Right. That gives you enough of a storyline now that you can help him and stop worrying about this lawsuit. You can help Vernon get some scans in and figure out what's going on in his brain. Because Lord have mercy. We can't do it. But with that, and we got Grand's good news. Kat had a birthday.
She did. Our little Aries child.
And so before her birthday, though, somebody kept up with tradition.
Oh.
Yeah. And she tried to play it off. She tried to play it off and act like she wasn't just thinking about him bringing the flowers and going down memory lane, and then he shows up. Here I am, and she's like,
I don't want it no more.
Y'all,
it's happening.
I think Ted is gonna be the third man in this fight.
I don't want them back together no more.
I
can't have my Shanice upset.
Carlton and Kyle.
I don't even want it no more.
Listen, I told y'all from the beginning when y'all said, "Oh, you just a Shanice hater." What did I say? Ted is not over Nicole. He is going to hurt Shanice. Now, what did he sit there and talk to Andre about this week?
About how he hasn't
Shanice
been
wants
fully
more, and
invested in
I'm not
Shanice.
there.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm not there. And what
No, the
Shanice is
confusion
putting down.
begins. Yep.
I don't want it no more.
It's not about what you want.
Yeah.
These two
I'm
people.
with
Keisha. We're gonna have to pray on that one. Yeah, that got to
I
go
am
away.
with Keisha in that I don't want Ted and Nicole back together, but the
Yep,
way
I
that
don't
this
want it.
storyline is developing, I think it may be a square of Nicole be choosing between Ted, Carlton, and Kyle.
So,
I
okay,
want
writers,
them
I'm gonna
back
make a
together.
deal with y'all. I'm
I
gonna make
want
a
them
deal
back
with y'all, right?
together.
I'm making a deal with writers now. Give me a moment. Writers, I will give y'all Nicole and Ted. Just let me keep Danny and Andre.
I know you were going to leave
Just
Danny
let me keep
alone.
Danny and Andre. You can have them. I don't care. Keep Andre together. That's it. That's all.
I always thought Ted and Nicole would make their way back to each other. Because
You know why I really don't want it? I don't like Nicole.
I don't want it. Don't want it.
Nicole is acting like a person who she's acting out. She was hurt, and we already know what trauma does to the brain.
Yeah.
She was hurt. She was dysregulated. She needed to find a way to get back at Ted and do it the way that she's doing it, in the way that he did it, by having an affair with Leslie. Now you're gonna watch me spread myself all over the place, and that's your get back. That's me
Keep
getting
for
my
the
lick.
streets, Ted. You don't want to no more.
She's not for the street. She's operating out of hurt that what Ted did to her, because she thought it was
I
solid.
understand. However, all of Garland Memorial has seen her coochie now.
They have not.
That coochie was spread on every
as much as
IV
Vanessa.
monitor, heart monitor. It's been spread low and wide.
Oh no.
You can't go into a men's bathroom in Garland without somebody talking about that coochie.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
I want to see the dynamic between these two actors. I want to see her react to this Ted and what her and this Ted can be.
And this Ted is if Nicole lets Ted know that door is open, he gonna fight this time.
This one here is gonna come smoother than butter.
And the thing is, he knows Nicole left and right.
Yes,
and on top of that, if Nicole plays into his little kinks he got himself that he never really tried with Nicole, oh, it's a wrap.
Yeah, exactly, Curtis. Look how she tried to be home, and she know that them
right,
flowers.
Curtis.
You so right, Curtis. That shirt is black.
They melted her away.
Yep, she had 2 of them on this week, didn't she? 1 last week and this week, or 2 this week? And she been wearing that off the shoulder thing. That's her
the blue one. You remember the blue one, Angela, from last season?
Yeah, when she was
she had that one on today, right? Was that today?
Yeah. But I don't like it paired with the red pants.
No, I
like it the way she wore it the first time.
Yeah. The red, it needed a softer red instead of that hot. Yeah.
Noki is fired.
Yeah, she tripping. She tripping. She tripping. She tripping.
But you're not wrong.
Oh God.
Let's go here for a second. Let's get to Kat's party. Tomas threw her a little. He threw her a little something.
Nice little cute gal.
Look at her face.
Nice little cute little something. And in the midst of her party, she got a little of an unexpected visitor. It was an accident. It was authentic accident.
I mean,
was it though?
It was. It really was an authentic accident.
She was going to meet somebody.
She was supposed to go to. I think it was Isaiah or somebody she was supposed to meet. I think he had mentioned. Well, he mentioned today about both of them.
Isaiah mentioned it today.
So they didn't show it, but he came in after and I guess sat at the table with her during the party. That's why she talked to him today. Yeah.
I mean, I was all for it. I was very proud of Kat. Now she took 2 steps back today, but I was very proud of Kat.
I wasn't buying it when Kat offered Eva to sit there. Now, granted, I won't dismiss it and say that it wasn't progress. It was a baby step. but it
I
wasn't.
think it was authentic. I think it was authentic because she was happy about her.
Second year in a row, Curtis, you right?
I think
only
she
thing
was
that-
happy about Grand's news.
She was happy about Anita's news. That was it. Nothing more.
She was
nothing.
happy about the news. I'm not saying that she wanted to say, "Oh, you're my favorite sister ever. I always wanted a sister." She wasn't saying that, but she's like, "Fuck it, it's my birthday. Sit down, have a drink."
Yeah, basically, I'm happy about Grand, and apparently, Grand's news just caused everybody just to flip their wig because, honey, when Danny called, oh boy, and this is not the graphic I'm looking for, but when Danny called her, Bill, to get to Naomi, what did Bill say, y'all?
He was flipped,
baby.
Baby,
and in all honesty, the fact I will say this: the fact that Hayden waits until next week to confront Bill about that little comment is insane.
For real.
I think it's
she had other things on her mind. Lynette was on her mind.
Care. It don't matter what's on your mind, Angela. It don't matter what's on your mind, Angela. If Terrence is on the phone sitting beside you, talking to his baby, or you say such and such, baby, I'm knocking that phone down his damn throat. Period, point blank, in the end. We will discuss it later after you come out of the hospital from having that shit surgically removed from your mouth.
So let me say this. You know, I like to give y'all insight into my life for real. Sometimes it's TMI, but anyway.
Hey, we all
this whole baby incident put me and Raphael in this pause. Who you calling baby on the phone? What you mean? Who are you talking to? Cause I'm right here. So who is you talking to that you calling baby? And I'm like, what you talking about? I'm right here. And you're not talking to your mama. You're not talking to your daddy. Dr. Journey is asleep. Who you calling baby? I'm like, and then that leads into another whole full-blown out, hours-long, heated debate over Usher Raymond and Chris Brown and the whole what they do to break up women's marriages and carrying on, how they be fronting with these women and the men that's just standing there looking like Boo Boo the Fool. And my whole point is that woman better than that artist knows she married. So if she allow Usher to put cherries in her mouth or Chris Brown to hunch her on stage, that's a problem you got with your wife, not with their artist.
It's called a hall pass now.
But
listen,
my ass.
Listen. I'm pretty sure Walter knows that. Look, I'm pretty sure Walter knows that if I hit my numbers right and I get enough coin together to get my tickets and get my VIP pass, I don't care nothing about them cherries. He can keep them on nasty cherries. But if I can go get hunched by Chris Brown, I'm gonna go get hunched by Chris Brown.
I'm sorry.
Keisha, no.
Oh my gosh. Oh goodness. No, she didn't.
I'm just playing. I got no.
Yo, you not. That's what makes it funny.
I'm just playing. She just playing, Walter. She just playing. Okay.
Look here.
My husband that one up real quick.
Divorce is imminent if I go there. You going out with the girls, and you know your girls is wild. See, who he talking about? He's talking about, you know your girls is wild.
I don't think that's going to even
happen. And you go out there, divorce is imminent. And I said, baby, you have to trust me that I would not do anything like that because I wouldn't. I know I'm married, and I would not disrespect you like that.
Okay, pause. Let's change the concert lineup. Fat Joe is in the lineup.
I don't care. I'm married now. I have a husband.
Yeah.
I don't care who it is.
She says I'm a faithful.
I'm a faithful. Angela ain't done. It's Fat Joe and The Rock in the lineup.
I don't care. Before September 9th, 2021, all bets were off. Now I got a ring on this finger. And when The Rock get through with me and Liz, I got to pick up the pieces here with this. And I'm not trying to do it. Because right now I am 100% housewife. This man takes care of everything, and I am not jeopardizing that
5 minutes, just
nothing.
2 minutes.
Nothing and nobody. I am not jeopardizing this for nothing and nobody. Because when I go back to The Rock and say, you know what?
Look at that look she gave him.
He gonna say, "Oh, I'm sorry." He gonna go home to his wife, and I'm homeless.
I'm sorry, and walk away.
Absolutely not.
Haley looking at him like I got some drops.
But that
in your
look
ass
she
when we
gave
get
him,
home.
and he kept eating.
Because he didn't even realize it was
He
so
didn't even
natural
know
the
it
way
was
it
bad.
fell out of the mouth, which to me is a
He
bigger
just
threat.
kept
Because
eating. He didn't
it was
realize he
just,
said
oh
it.
baby,
Exactly.
oh baby, I'm so happy for you. But everybody's like, what? He doesn't
Naomi
realize
saw
he said
it,
so
and yeah,
smooth.
I'm like, what?
So smooth.
And he trying to cover up the lie, saying, "Oh well, old habits slip out."
I'm gonna give Haley her props because she kept her cool.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'd have been like, nigga, what?
Child. And then he gonna say, "Oh, well, old habits
Yeah,
slip
that,
up. It's a habit."
Mm-mm.
That
Oh, well,
Parmesan
I didn't
would have been
mean
all over
nothing
his
about
suit,
it.
I think.
I
Yeah,
didn't mean
I
nothing
would have
about it.
showed
That's
my
just
whole
it.
behind up in that restaurant.
Yeah, I would
That would have been my knee-jerk
Like,
reaction.
who's that? Who are you talking to?
baby.
Yeah, I think I
Oh,
probably would have been.
baby.
Who are you talking to?
It would have been a reflex.
She knew he was talking to
Your
Danny.
Honor.
So that whole baby situation, what? Baby? Baby?
Mhm.
Baby?
Yeah, that look on Haley's face is just, yeah. There's Kill Bill. Yep.
She said,
mean,
you getting
honestly,
a double dose.
That's
You
what
getting a double
caused her
dose.
to bring them drops back out.
You right.
Mhm.
You right.
That's all Bill's fault. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit.
You right. That's what did it. So the next day after the party, let's just go
Haley
here
better go
before
get-
we finish it out. Kat decides to go and flirt with Isaiah. Innocent flirting, but still flirt enough to get Eva upped up.
TikTok.
But honestly, I don't even understand why Eva got upset. She know that girl don't want Isaiah.
It's still the
I don't think.
principle.
I think it's the
It was,
principle.
it
don't-
was
Isaiah
stupid.
don't want her.
It was stupid on Kat's fault. Both of them look dumb. At the end of the day, they both look stupid in that moment.
They do.
I'm like, y'all doing too much. Y'all are trying too hard to hate each other.
At this point, yeah, they are.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but it's one of the things where you can't really get too with Eva. She can't get too mad because she was low-key doing the same thing with Tomas.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where,
And I
maybe that's
honestly,
the
I
difference.
think that's why Kat did it because she's still bitter about that.
Part of her still is.
Which I mean, that's
A lot of her
understandable.
still
I
is.
can't imagine not being bitter about that.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, walking in on your man having just done your sister,
Mm.
woo, that's
But
some
at the same
stuff.
time, she's still with the man that did both did both him and his sister. So she just as stupid
Yeah.
for staying with him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely that. 100% that.
So and then she's
And-
gonna say, well, Eva seduced him. It's like, oh nah.
No,
He ain't complained the entire time.
he
Nah.
Nor did he say no.
He been
So,
spinning and
yeah.
grinning in
So
his
that
face
flirting.
long enough that Eva didn't seduce nothing.
Nah, she didn't. She didn't.
He made
But-
it too easy for her.
Kat enjoyed whatever she called herself doing to poor Eva. So she was like, hey, I got my lick back.
I do think
And
that
celebrating.
Eva and Kat will call a truce at some point, an authentic truce. It won't be soon, but it will happen one day.
I think maybe it's going to be something that has to bring them together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something that someone's gonna need an organ or a transplant.
Like
or
Ted
something.
getting sick or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a transfusion or something.
Something going to happen. Look, something going to happen to bring forth them DNA tests and show that they're really not half sisters, they whole
Mhm.
sisters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm waiting on that. They dragging that out too long, writers. Y'all trying to give my grand Alzheimer's, and you won't get to what we really want to know. They're trying to sit on that for season 3.
They sitting on that heavy because they keep going back this birthday thing. There was no reason for them to bring back up that.
Yeah, they doing it
I
again.
gave you a cake on Kat's birthday. That's because it's her birthday too, and you know it.
Yeah. Well, Gran had her next to last chemotherapy, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Praise
And
the Lord.
Vernon wanted to have a little something.
Mm-hmm.
And he's so cute.
I thought that was
They
so
both so cute. They so sweet,
He
both of
is.
them. Look at them. They
Mm-hmm.
just so cute.
Let
And
them
in
get the Mardi Gras.
please, but in the midst of that, what was waiting for them on the other side were these two people here who I thought they really took this a little bit too far. And I'm kind of figuring out what kind of friendship they got.
But I will say Vanessa did clock Nicole.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is they didn't say anything so bad to each other that you can't come back from that. And I'm speaking from real world experience. And Keisha knows this, Angela knows this. We've had some, especially in the orbit of me and Angela have been in, we've had some knockdown, drag outs to 5 a.m. sun come up arguments, and still been fine. Still been okay.
This wasn't anything that serious. But I will say, let me just say, Vanessa looks really pretty here. Her makeup looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah, I like the black and white. She got the girls puffed up too.
Oh, yeah, she keeps some cleavage. She keeps some business.
Have you ever seen a white girl twerk?
Oh gosh!
Did y'all see the video? Y'all didn't see the video?
Yes.
The video, yeah.
The white girl twerk.
Well, I had to do the bing bang, the bing bang one, and I had to get my bang bang. That one, that's the one.
No, she got a video. Have you ever seen a white
she's
girl
supposed
twerk?
to be doing a choreography thing.
You gotta go to her Instagram.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta go to her Instagram and watch the white girl twerk.
Oh my gosh,
she's hilarious. But they decided that their friendship was worth more than whatever, and they decided to squash it. But we did get to see a little backstory as to how they met, which was cute.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I thought they were friends from like school, from high school.
Nah, just 10 years, because she said a decades-long friendship. So it's just been 10 years that they've known each other. And I say just like it's most people can't stay friends 2 years, so 10 is that's a good style. They're becoming $1 million girlfriend at 10 years. I could give you that at 10 years. But
no, we're not doing that.
They come in, and then here Anita and Vernon show up for Grand's next to last appointment. Break up the party. Here we go. I don't like the blue shirt with the red pants, like you said, Keith.
I do not.
She looks like the original Puerto Rican flag.
No, you didn't.
She looked like she
didn't say that. Oh my gosh.
She does.
I don't know what possessed them to put that with them red pants, like for real.
I don't like it.
It was like, oh no, what we do with the pants? I don't know, just throw these on. Hurry up, you gotta get on set. That was wrong. There's nothing right about them pants with that shirt.
Nothing. Is there anything this week that we did not discuss?
Trying to think.
We didn't go here. Go ahead.
No, we talked about it earlier today.
We didn't touch on this.
I don't think there was much to.
Leah's warning to Ashley. She's just feeling herself. Leah is a lot.
I'm ready for Leah to go down.
Mm.
I want to see Leah and Joey interact just to confirm some stuff.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah,
I need
that
to know that this is
what we think it is.
That this is Ms. Armstrong.
Yeah. Do we care about Madison's lawsuit? Not really.
No.
They're literally just trying to give her some relevance because we don't.
I think so, because I really don't care. I did feel bad right here.
Relevance.
I did feel bad right here when Jacob.
I didn't.
I felt bad for Naomi.
In all honesty, I love seeing Naomi distressed. I'm like, yeah, that's your dumb husband over here trying to act like he did.
That's because she's gonna end up pregnant again. She's gonna end up pregnant because she's been forgetting all her pills and everything she got to do in life.
You know what? I think that she would actually get pregnant and keep the baby on purpose if she knew that would keep Jacob from taking undercover things.
Really?
I think the Brockagene will keep her from doing it.
It probably will, but it might. But even then, is she scared of the Brockagene more, or does she love Jacob more?
True.
Oh, that's tough. That's tough.
I
They
think
got
if she
Anita looking
lost
like
Jacob,
Peter's
she
mama.
would definitely keep the baby. If she basically.
Curtis.
What'd you say?
He said they got Anita
What
looking
Curtis
like
say?
Penny's mama from Good Times. When she came back married to the rich man.
Curtis, you wrong for that.
It's true though with that turban.
Wrong, Curtis. When he said it, yeah, but I'm like, that's just wrong.
When I think about Penny Mama, I think about that iron.
Yes.
Yep, that iron. But when he said it, I could see the whole thing in my head with her with the I was like, oh, okay.
The pacing of the show is a hit or miss. There are moments where the show is, when they actually dive into the storyline, it's really good. But then the slice of life episodes that they have to try and wind down from everything can be a little bit challenging to get through. But I just think that they just need I think they need to do a better job of trying to find a balance in the slice of life episodes and trying to build up the drama and the storylines to its climax.
Right.
I feel like, especially like with the whole Lynette storyline, if she's gone, I feel like that was rushed.
Yeah.
Was I sick of it and ready for her to go? Yeah, but it needed to be done a little. It didn't need to just be like, wake up tomorrow. Guess what? She's gone.
Right. Like, I think they could have let that go another week or so. I wanted to see Haley. I wanted to see Haley pressured a little bit more. I wanted to see her squirm.
Haley pressed, and I needed to see him playing it. Like, he ain't even had time to plan nothing for real.
No, he really didn't. He just wouldn't. Well, we don't know how he did, but
yeah, we don't know what he did. If he did anything.
if he did anything, you're right. You're right. If he did anything. Let me think. Oh, and here, what did y'all think about? Like, she was really. I wanted to see more of this dynamic. Her trying to pressure him into buying this penthouse because she really went there.
That was the crazy.
She really did. She was reaching real hard.
I agree. I wanted to see how Haley was going to keep the charade between her and Lynette up.
Yeah,
because she was.
Yeah,
she was making Bill Dumb and Dumber.
Because Bill was getting sick of Lynette.
Yes. As he should.
And every time you turn around, and she think you're gonna pay for it, which means I'm paying for it, and I'm not buying no penthouse.
It would have been better if she would have just said, I want to buy an investment property, babe.
No, you don't.
She could have said, I want to buy my own investment property and let her move in.
And eventually it can go to Madison and Chelsea. Like Lynette gonna leave that penthouse once you get it.
And Bill brought up a good point. He's like, no, she can invoke squatters' rights. You didn't think that through.
Exactly. Yep.
It's about time.
Be the roommate from hell or the tenant from hell. Yep. Because she wouldn't go nowhere.
Oh, she wasn't going nowhere, and she wasn't gonna quit asking for stuff.
Once she got in there, that wasn't it. She was done. But finally, and I think we at the end. What in the heck was Bill doing at the Dupree family table?
That was Pamela.
Oh.
That was Pamela. That was Pamela.
No.
But no, Bill was there at the table sitting there first.
When she came in there, Bill was already at the Dupree family table. That's the Dupree table.
But
and then she mentioned you sitting here at my family's table. Why is he at her table?
I thought that was something that Pamela had set up with celebrating for their woman.
It was, but what the point is, it was supposed to be for her and Pamela. When Danny arrived, Bill was sitting at the table. It wasn't that she invited him to the party. Fired. He was sitting at the family table. He wasn't originally part of the celebration.
Right.
Okay.
So my thing is, what you doing here at this table? You done call me baby, like she said, you sweet on me, you sweet to me, sweet about me. I might like this part. Don't y'all?
Yeah, Curtis said and we didn't talk about this, and I thought about it too, about Leslie reading Haley. Listen, they keep going there with these interactions. I think they are going to join forces at some point.
Listen,
Yeah.
listen. Leslie is going to be the potential only friend that Haley has, and she might as well accept
Exactly. Leslie might be the only thing to save you,
She might as
Pookie.
well embrace it.
Because she game recognized game.
Yep. And she been calling. She
Mhm.
called. She saw Haley for what she was from jump.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I don't know what kind of game you're running, but hey, you may want to call it. You may want to wrap
Tighten it
up this
up.
little game.
Tighten it up,
You running
please.
quickly.
Yes, Lord have mercy. Well, we have come to thank y'all for y'all the heated debates and discussions, y'all. We did really good tonight. Thank y'all in the audience for talking and giving us y'all thoughts. We really made this week go what it need to do. But now we have made it to our church announcements.
Oh yes.
Oh yes. Hold on. Let's go. We haven't had church announcements in a while, but here we are. Wait. Stop. Okay. Every single one of us. Hey. It's just you can't help it. You can't help it. You can't help it. I love the tambourine. I was watching you, don't Get it. We're gonna have to get us some tambourines. Okay. We have reached the part of the show for the Fairmont Crest CME Church announcement. So I want you all listening to plan yourselves accordingly. And I want to say that the Fairmont Crest CME Church has been broken into.
My God, today.
Y'all keep breaking into the pantry because we got the new R&B wine. That's Ruth and Boaz, not Raymond and Brown. They have delivered their new sweet pear flavored wine. And this wine is for the Hamilton and Montgomery wedding. It is not to pour out for your dead homies. So y'all govern yourselves accordingly.
Not they taking the sacrament.
Yeah.
Don't be drinking the sacrament.
Praise the Lord, saints. Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord.
We got a couple of church announcements from Deacon Aaron and who is it? Oh, Deacon Hawthorne. We gonna have a boxing club here at the church, and Brother Hawthorne is going to be heading up this little ministry. So if you feel like you want to learn how to throw a jab, uppercut, left hook, right hook, go on and see Brother Jacob Hawthorne.
Or dodge one.
Yeah. I was about to say, is Brother Hawthorne going to be teaching or is he going to be sparring?
Well, he may be the dummy that's going to be the. He may be
okay.
So you might as well go ahead and get your mix in. And since we are in the spring, you know, pollen is being in the air very abruptly and abundantly, and some of us are very sensitive to the pollen and the nectar that is in the air. So our free clinic will be offering some free checkups, and our very own Sister Leslie Thomas is going to be conducting the checkups. Now we are unfortunately our blood pressure machine is down, so she will be taking blood pressure the old-fashioned way by doing a little pump thing. So if you are needing a checkup, Sister Leslie Thomas is going to be heading up that ministry and that event. So please check up with her, sign up with her, and govern yourselves accordingly.
All right. Do we have any more announcements?
I have one for us. There was scheduled to be a seminar on how to recognize a scammer by Sister Lynette, but Sister Lynette has not been returning our calls to confirm her attendance. So we have a amendment, and Sister Leslie Thomas is actually going to be hosting that as well.
Oh, Leslie is all over it tonight. Okay. Is that it for our announcements?
That's all I got.
No, I do have another announcement. I'm trying to figure out. We have a sign-up sheet and I've got something. So Sister Danny and Sister Leslie and Brother Bill and Brother Ted have signed up for, I'm trying to read it. It's Stop Seeing Your Ex seminars. It's
My
going to
God.
be
Oh
co-lectured
my
by
God, today.
J Lo. Oh, we got a new member, J Lo and Ben Affleck and Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. How to stop
Fix
seeing
it,
your ex.
Jesus.
That's going to be that's going to be a good seminar. Beautiful.
I quit.
So yeah, those four have signed up, and anybody else that would like to sign up, the sheet will be in the lobby.
How to stop seeing
So
your
that's
ex.
all the announcements we have for today.
Well, Brother Bill, listen, when you have lost them pills down to the church and we found them, you need to come on to this one too, because you the one calling Sister Danny baby. That's what's going around the congregation, that you slipped the lip. So you definitely need to be in that
Slip the lip.
Old school.
old school. Andre said old school.
Old school.
Oh, yeah, we have come to that part in the show, people, where you go ahead and vote our gatekeepers. Not yet. Our gatekeepers, you go ahead and start voting for who you think should be kicked out of the gates this week and why. We're going to go to commercial break and reveal the trivia answers. We'll come back with the person, but y'all go ahead now and put in the comments who should be kicked out of the gates this week. And we will be right back. Well, we're going to be right back.
Yeah. When I finish with you, 23-hour lockdown.
Very good. Oh, yeah.
After cheese was really good, the collard greens was
Hi, how you doing? Hey, how are you?
Best empanadas.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Like you guys like it?
Yeah, so my horizontal line is a little off. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold tight.
All right, Angela, do we have a winner?
We do. Come on down, Mr. Curtis.
Curtis again. All right.
Look, you were there. Dookie had the second one right, but Curtis was the only one that had the first one right, I do believe.
Okay.
Okay,
y'all
so
missed
Curtis
the
and Noki for this week.
Noki is killing me.
Bill for baby, Jacob for the
What's
fake
his name?
vaccine, Vanessa for the white lies to her children, Leslie and Nicole for the revolving. Oh.
I am so done.
Wow. Well, Leslie ain't really been revolving too much. She been sticking to what she been. Leslie been all right.
Yeah.
Leslie's
Leslie's been keeping it close
Let's be
lately.
talking about Vanessa.
All right. So
But
Angela, you said Curtis
Leslie,
got both.
just last week, Leslie was talking about her teddy bear, and now she back on Marcel.
You're saying Curtis got both answers right and first? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he did.
All right. Yeah, Curtis got both answers right. Noki got one answer right. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm feeling generous. I'll give them each an entry.
Okay, Noki, you done got onto the little raffle, girl.
All right, y'all give it
Kelly
up
and
for...
Bella, y'all were in there, but y'all, we get first, second, but we can't get third and fourth. So, yeah.
Said we can't do it. Sorry, we love y'all.
We can't do
can't
third and fourth. Yeah.
But y'all
did
give a round
get the
of
second
applause.
ones right, Kelly and Bella.
Give a round of applause. All right.
Gotta be quick on it.
You still got time. You
Gotta
still
be
got
quick,
time. I'm gonna put some more things in the group so you could get some more entries. You still got time. You still got time. All right. Nominations. Donald, who you got?
Andre, for me.
Oh. Wow.
Because you keep giving Bill these little Care Bear ass huff and puffs. This is my girl confrontations. No, the fact you ain't come across Bill's face still doesn't sit right with me. Because as a man, that wouldn't sit right with me. Any man that's worth his salt wouldn't sit right. You don't see me looking, hey, bruh, bring your ass out here. We gotta talk. Because
Donald didn't know good.
That's for me. It's Jacob.
He's not wrong.
Not Jacob. Andre.
Yeah.
Because Bill ain't gonna stop until you force him to stop.
Right.
Yeah.
He's
And
also not gonna stop until your wife.
And on top of that, you are allowing Danny to have this little leeway and freedom to do so.
Right.
Either I'm gonna check Bill or I'm gonna check Danny. Either way it goes, one of you is gonna stop.
Somebody's getting checked.
Right.
I agree with that.
Somebody needs to stop.
Because the way that Andre was, even though Naomi either didn't know, well, she didn't know he was there, but he shrugged it off as if it was a joke. But no, the fact that another man called my wife baby, oh no, absolutely not. So yeah,
I think he wanted to show Danny that he wasn't jealous and that it was all good, but it clearly bothered him the way he was standing around that wall. But I think he's trying to not upset Danny.
And I can understand trying not to let it affect you because you're not trying to let the insecurities come out. But there's a difference between an insecurity and a boundary being crossed. And Danny and Bill are both crossing a boundary.
Boundaries,
yep.
Danny need to quit entertaining them.
I can agree with that.
So for me, it's Andre, hands down.
Okay. Angela.
I am putting it on Smitty because he is just messing up. He's going to get either himself or Ashley or somebody's going to pay. Well, although we already saw who we think is paying because Jacob already paid a little bit. Next week, it looks like, what's that boy's name? Grayson. He's going to have some issues next week. So, yeah, the Smitty is on the wire right there for me. And I love me some Danny. I do. But she and Bill are playing with fire. I agree with Donald for that. Because they just kind of keep playing around like, yeah, this is not high school. Y'all need to stop. I mean, I understand that their relationship was too
decades.
Fire and ice for them to basically be playing this game. They're playing this game, and that's how they always played this game, and then they basically end up together. I mean, that's just I'm sure that's how their whole relationship and marriage went. So right now they have issues. So it's Smitty, Danny, and Bill.
All right, Keisha.
But I love me, Danny.
Well, I was gonna say Danny and Bill were my
Danny
two.
and Bill. Okay, you got another vote for Danny and Bill.
Yeah.
All right, my nomination is for Madison's mama for giving us this whack ass storyline
Yeah,
that we have to deal with in this stupid behind lawsuit.
because nobody cares.
Mind your business and stop trying to
Right.
get credibility
Oh my
where
goodness.
over some teas and some stupid stuff and sit down somewhere and be old like you.
Wait,
like
what
normal
mama
folk.
is actually
And
going to sit
stop
there and
dragging-
do that? And now you're going to sue somebody. I'm like,
and yeah, that you can sit there and you want to have everything approved, my daughter approved, and your daughter barely even talked to you. So stop trying to be thirsty and look for some relevance, Miss Willow, ma'am, and sit down somewhere. So that's my vote is for Willow Montgomery for this foolishness that we got to endure. Now we're supposed to be planning a wedding.
but
We're supposed to be getting Nicole and Ted back together. We don't have time for this. So that's where we
well,
are.
no, I got to put somebody else in then that
Okay.
needs a recognition. The person that sued them in the first place for following stupid behind blogs for medical advice.
Well, yeah, that person.
Yes.
We're in. Okay, so we are
Whoever
in
she is
a.
that followed the blog.
We are
instead
in a
of-
world,
no,
and this
come on.
is serious talk. It's way past Me Too. It is who can I sue for the most frivolous thing that's going to blow up their reputation so I can get some money. And most people, just so they want to make it go away, they settle to let it go away. And so how can I come up on some dollars quick? Because there are people who literally sit out here in the world and say, what can I make up
Do
about
stupidness.
so-and-so that's going to put them in a position that way they have to pay me just to shut up. And that is so wrong that people just come up and figure out how to get paid and scam people the way that they do. That is just so wrong. So yeah, that's real talk. I do appreciate them. Now that I say it that way, I appreciate the writers for bringing this in because that is a real thing. I just think they should have gave it to somebody else besides Madison because she's boring. All right, Keisha, you
Needed
ready?
some spice. That's why they did it.
Maybe you ready to make your announcement of who you kicking?
Yeah, I think so.
And the person leaving Fairmont Crest tonight is
As much as it pains me to do it, my girl Danny, you got to
Yeah.
go because why is you still grinning in this boy face? And
Face.
we are also giving a citation to Bill and Andre. But Danny, you keep entertaining him.
Mhm.
okay.
Yep.
Well, Danny,
Agreed.
here's your ride. You got to go.
Bye.
Oh, sorry. Tip your Uber driver, as Donald says.
You got you a good husband.
Uber
who
driver.
disrespected him. You got you a good husband who love you like you never been loved before. And you disrespected him.
Mm-hmm.
Lord have mercy. She disrespected him. Okay, performer of the week.
No one really stuck out to me this week.
Me either. I was just gonna
Yeah.
say, if y'all got a suggestion, I hear it because nobody jumped out to me this week.
Because honestly, I'm sick of the little. I'm sick of the little tender moments that Vernon and Anita have been having. That's cancer related. That's cancer related. Not saying that they can't be cute and annoying, but it's regarding the cancer.
We already know Anita's an amazing actress. She's
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
But no
I
one
have.
really,
Go ahead.
but no
I
one
have
really.
a suggestion. I got a nomination for this.
Okay.
This is.
Who that?
Hold on. Let me find it. This is my nomination for performer of the week. Because Lynette had Haley pressed. She had her pressed and she had her stressed enough to end up getting her head chopped off or whatever happened to her. But she played it well enough to make Haley squirm and go over there and try to talk Bill into buying a penthouse. So I give Lynette that. She applied the amount of pressure she needed this week. And I wanted more. So we want to see more of what Lynette was able to do. So that's my nomination. I give it to her. If you don't, nobody else think about it. It's for Lynette.
Yeah, I ain't got nobody. So.
She won't be joining us. So we could give performer of the week to Lynette Wise. And so long, girl. Look, she's posting us goodbye. Deuces.
Yeah.
Nah.
It's so hard.
Only other
say goodbye.
Only other person I could think of that may have given any kind of
Yesterday.
inkling toward the performer of the week would have been Naomi, in terms of how concerned she was over Jacob's injury.
Over Jacob's
how hurt she was when he got.
Yeah. But even then, I wasn't really moved. But
I'm getting ready to say, she didn't even cry. She didn't even drop not one tear.
Yeah, it's given the distress.
I thought she cried at the end when he walked out the door. Didn't she cry when he left?
She did, or whatever, or
I don't
it was
remember.
given.
Are these bruises and contusions consistent with the beating that he got in that alley?
Child, those are the contusions that were consistent with the makeup that Leslie had when Nicole choked her.
Yeah, because he should have had
I was going to say it was better. I was thinking that, but I was like, this is better than Leslie's makeup. Yeah.
What about Haley?
But shouldn't it be like blue?
A rotating black eye.
It needs to be blue.
Haley's kept moving, so we got to look at it again.
Because those look like those look like stab wounds, and then
it is fresh. It's not gonna say it is fresh. Yeah, I'm gonna say it is fresh.
And they look older, so yeah, it's got to get darker.
He did pull himself up off the ground and still make it to the motel.
I'm just wondering why there's not a scratch, not a speck of blood, not nothing on his face.
Because he didn't really hit his face.
Though. He didn't get hit in the face. He didn't hit his face. He just hit his face in that floor, though.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have been hard enough for him to have like any scrapes on his face, though.
I think that beating was just too light.
It was.
I don't think so. Yeah.
But maybe because the guy liked him. Maybe the guy likes him. He was standing up for him, so I think it hurt him to have to do that. Just he did it because Leela said did it. So I think it hurt his heart to have to do that to Rashad because that's my stand-up guy.
But this is also the thing with Andre Jacob. You mean to tell me that after that beatdown, you don't think he has someone tailing you and following you after that?
Right. Hello. That's what I said. I'm like, nobody's ever
following you. Got your
ass whooped,
and you gonna come over here to the hotel where I'm at, so they'll know I'm with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and now you got eyes on Naomi because he want to know who was in that hotel room. So when she come out, they're gonna see her. Now, they know she the pre. Yeah, it's over. It's over.
I'll say that. I'll say whatever I have in terms of that situation for my final thoughts. I have a theory.
Okay. So prayers up for Jacob. He's on the prayer list this week. If anybody want to offer him any prayers. And with that, as Donald has said, we have made it to final thoughts. So we'll let Donald go first. We'll let you have the floor.
So Naomi is at her wit's end with this whole undercover business, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that it's a possible way that when they wrap up this storyline, it's going to come to head, and Jacob and/or Smitty is going to get exposed, and Naomi is going to follow Jacob at some point. It's one of those things where they meet at the hotel or they meet at some random spot, and he says, "I gotta go." Blase, and Naomi's like, yeah, forget this. I need to go see where my husband's been going, and if I can help, I'm gonna step in and help. And she's gonna call Elon, and she's gonna say they're at this such and such location. I need you to send back up over here now because it looks like it's about to get really, really real, and there's a hostage in place. So while Naomi is sitting there making the call, one of the minions comes up from behind and catches her, and then they bring her back to where Jacob and Smitty is, and they say, "Boss, we got a spy." And then Jacob is seeing Naomi, and then he's gonna sit there and basically say, "Yo, that's my wife," or give the illusion that they are connected in some kind of way. And so that's going to make Jacob flip, and they're going to see, oh, so this person really means a lot to you. So if we were to do, and basically hold her at gunpoint or something. So if we were to do something with her, like say, put this gun to her face, and that's going to make Jacob break out of whatever restraints, and it's going to be a whole tussle, and Naomi's going to sit there and be all distressed, dancing with stress, whoop-de-woo. And I think if that was the case...
Working your writing skills.
Listen, even if you ain't gonna hire me as Bill's illegitimate son from one of his many affairs back in the day,
I'm like,
or if they ain't gonna give y'all a sponsorship for a Chelsea cat bag,
he definitely worked it all out. He definitely thought about it.
So
I do believe Naomi some kind of way is gonna F it up for everyone, just like Smitty has and whatever. But I think her curiosity and her distress is going to cause her to be irrational. And probably, you're right, follow Jacob, since he won't give her any answers. That's gonna get the better of her. I do believe that some kind of way, because she tells him or whatever she does, they're gonna find out he's married to her and who she is. And I think that's how it's gonna put Jacob in jeopardy. I agree with that.
Especially since old dude was in Orphy Jeans with
exactly,
unintentional, but they were in the same vicinity.
Yeah, I believe so. Definitely. Angela, final thoughts.
I'm working my final thought right here. I'm good.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't have anything really. Go ahead.
I don't really have any. I'm still on the fence as to whether or not Lynette's really gone. I don't know. I just can't think of what he could have done with her.
Not really. Yeah, that's about the only thing. Where's Lynette? That's the question.
It was too easy.
Hashtag where's Lynette? Everybody from now this week until we get an answer until next week's show. Put hashtag where's Lynette on all your BTG posts. Where's
Lynette? That's the bit.
Yep. My final thought.
Share your theories. If you got a good theory on where she is, let us know.
Shanice.
Girl, move on.
Shanice.
He ain't worth it.
I want you to take your heart off of the table, because Ted and Nicole are going to reunite. They have way too much history and too many special moments. Because just like Andre told him, she said, you messed it up. Because he said, you got Danny, and Danny, Bill did something, but I had a perfect wife. And now I'm having to deal with the loss of my perfect wife over something that I did. And now that he's really realizing that I'm the one who really messed this up, I might have a chance to redeem it, or I want to, at least in Nicole's eyes. And I think him coming in with those flowers for Kat's birthday was all nostalgic again. And she was like trying not to act like she was pressed, but she was pressed. Like, oh my God. Because as much as she looked to Carlton still reminds her of what she had with Ted. But he's not Ted. And he also reminds her of how much he is not Ted. So I think that's why she avoids Carlton at all costs now. Like, she give him all these chances. He stick his foot in his mouth every time because he wants to beat in Ted's shoes. And she has to remind him that he is not Ted. So I think Kyle is something fresh and new and completely opposite of Ted, which is why she's attracted to Kyle. Because my thing is, if I want to settle in with Ted, I'll settle in with Ted, not Carlton, who is Ted 2.0. Give me the real thing or not at all. And I think that's how Nicole is thinking. And I think Ted is going to turn that charm up. Mr. Keith is going to do what he need to do. And I want to see the dynamic between him and Nicole. I want to see them actually fall back in love again. And maybe, like he said last time, when we have our anniversary again, we'll be celebrating it together. I want to see those words come back, because it's not their anniversary yet.
Man, that ain't even 2 weeks away. He gonna get back in there like that?
Well, maybe not.
Well, you know what?
Not immediately.
You know what? This is Nasty Nikki. He might get up in there next week.
Oh gosh.
I mean, the anniversary of Kat's birthday, they're pretty similar. They're close behind each other.
Yeah.
So,
just like
to the birthday.
Week.
Yeah.
So maybe it's two at the most. Only two at the most between the two, and when it all blew up at the party. So definitely around that time.
If Kat's the Aries, does that make Eva the Taurus?
No, because Eva's birthday ain't no 2 weeks later.
Huh?
It's only a few days later, the week of, or the same week.
I'm saying that it's not really that.
I can see it happening. I can see them. I can see Nicole and Ted having a nostalgic moment and having one more round for old time's sake.
Because if Leslie hadn't pulled that fire alarm, they would have had it that time.
Yeah, I think they're gonna have an accident.
Mm-hmm.
And that's gonna be on purpose.
And that accident,
she'll slip and land.
Yeah.
And that accident is going to put Ted into the ring for contender number 3.
I think so.
I want y'all to not have
what? What?
To my contender number 3. I'm so mad y'all put numbers on this girl's coochie.
I'm not putting numbers on her coochie.
She does that herself. Now keep in mind, for 20 years she was a faithful hoe.
A faithful hoe.
She was a hoe for one person, and that was Ted Richardson.
That's right.
And he didn't appreciate it.
She was faithful. And
apparently she wasn't hoe enough.
And now she
got it out of her system. She knows what it's like to be outside, and now she's back in the house.
If that's what you want to call it.
Yeah, she knows what it's like to be outside.
I mean,
and now
it's 7 p.m. Friday. It's 95 degrees.
I mean, they're the DMV. She could have hit up any club at this point.
She said, why hit up a club when I can hit up Garland Memorial? Just do the whole staff.
Well, Kyle is Shanice's fault.
Okay.
That is true.
Shanice said that was just meant to be a one-time thing.
Hey, she still introduced us. So that was her fault. Now, Carlton, it was Carlton's fault because Carlton stepped up from the shadows and his creepiness to say, I've been waiting this for 30 years.
For 30 years, I've been coming, eating dinner at my best friend's house, looking at you just wanting to snatch you up from under.
Yeah. What did they say at the Sherman table on another professor table? Just won and won and won.
Now, I will say, if we're gonna put this into if Ted's gonna put himself into the ring, I will go for Ted and Nicole over Nicole and Carlton.
Any day.
Yes.
I will push for Ted and Nicole just to give Ted the satisfaction of telling Carlton you never had a chance to begin with. You may have had a little bit of fun here and there, but you never had a chance.
Yes.
For that I will go along with.
And F you for trying to take my wife.
But I really do like her and Kyle. I'm sorry.
I do. I wholeheartedly agree with them 100%.
While they outside and while she experimented, Kyle is a much better choice than Carlton, but my heart is still with Ted. That's it. Ted is her dark chocolate, her sexy chocolate that she need back.
That is
Carlton is a cripple
now.
No, it's not. Shanice don't even believe it's her. So why you think it's her? She can't even wrap her mind around it.
But I think Shanice is going to pull back though with the understanding that Ted is not really invested the way that she thought he was.
It's too soon for her to think that he is that invested. It hadn't been that long.
She jumped.
It's only really been just before Valentine's Day. So let's say they really started around Christmas because he gave her a Christmas gift. So December, we just now in April.
Yeah, it's very soon.
It's too soon. It's too soon for her to even think about that. She needs to just don't be thirsty and settle in, because now he's feeling guilty enough to say, well, am I leading Shanice on and what's happening? And so I think he's wrestling with it enough in his mind that he might actually say, Shanice, let's back up and slow down even more, which is gonna not what she wants. But her, that whole you love me, he didn't say I love you. He said what I love about you. She should have heard it and didn't hear it and just kept that in the back of her mind.
Yeah.
But the fact that she called him out on it was like, oh, snap.
In an instance such as that, you hear it and then you wait and see how he acts afterwards and wait and see if he say it again. You don't just call him out right then and there, because now you look stupid.
Yep, that was supposed to be stored information. Just let me keep that in the back of my mind and see if
sometimes you got to know when to hold them know when to fold them.
Guys have that same
way and know when to run.
Guys have that same thing too. Now we're not as tactful as it is with you women about it, because y'all keep things in the back of the head and like keep it, bring it up 3, 4, 5 months later, and then say, is the answer the same as it was 5 months ago?
Or years.
You know what? You said it, not me.
Hey, I'm just saying.
But we're not as good at it as y'all are. But
y'all ain't good at it at all.
We attempted.
Women never forget. I might not ever call you out on it, but one day, that day that you didn't open the car door for me at the subway, it's gonna come up.
Look, and if we do happen
y'all have done that.
If we do happen to forget, our $1 million girlfriends will make sure we remember.
Our $1 million girlfriends will say, you remember that time you told me y'all went down to the mall and he was flirting with the girl in the H&M? You remember that when you say my man always had eyes for me? Didn't you tell me that? Oh, you know what? You right. He was flirting with the girl at the H&M. Yep. Now I got to go back and remind him.
Y'all are triggering me.
We triggered you. What happened, Donna? Spill it.
Oh my God.
This is some trauma here you need to unpack. Just go ahead and give us I'm always telling y'all about my life.
The therapist is on the line. Dr. Ursula is taking calls.
Go ahead and unpack this.
No.
Go ahead.
I'm good.
Unpack it.
I'm good.
That'll be that baby been hurt.
That's a therapy session for another day. That is a therapy session for another day.
Okay, that's fair enough. I'm not here to pressure you. Just know.
Oh, don't believe me. I don't have no issue airing out my dirty laundry.
Oh,
I have no issue.
Somebody else. Okay.
I got skeletons in my closet.
Okay, we all do.
And one day, when the situation is applicable, I'll unload.
Okay. All right. Yes, you are absolutely right. We all do. When you open that closet, all kinds of bodies fall out. All kinds of things come out in everybody's closet. Ain't no saints nowhere. So I believe that. So I am not one to judge. So just know that when you do unpack, and if you ever want to unpack privately, there is no judgment. It's a complete safe zone.
Mm-hmm. I'll still unload whether or not you judge me or not. How about that? Because
I'm just saying. I
love it.
We know. Yes, it's all good. It's all to the good. Listen, y'all, it has been a wonderful discussion. We got out here early tonight. We did good.
We found the formula. We found the formula.
Yeah, we did good. We got up out of here tonight. So y'all listen, y'all pray for Grayson over the weekend because homie gonna be hurt next week. And y'all take it. Donna, when you start school, have you started?
My doctoral program I started in May. But the rest of this month, the rest of this month, I'm having performances every weekend with my choir, and then the graduation for Jarvis is May 2nd. Okay. And then I start. Not only am I doing a doctoral program, but I'm teaching summer school this summer as well.
You are a glutton for punishment.
May the odds ever be in your favor.
And I'm also recruiting for my choir in the fall, and I'm offering scholarships as well.
I got a lot going on too. And this semester is my most challenging yet. It's the most challenging semester yet. So I have slept a lot, and that's probably why it's so challenging, because I had writer's block. So I've been trying to unblock myself with rest.
Daylight saving time messed me up at the worst possible semester.
What'd you say, no?
Are you in your thesis stage?
Not yet. No. It's just I have a professor who is calling herself preparing us for the dissertation. So now she's saying everything you do has to be 100% correct. And she's not wrong, but she is not how can I say? She doesn't give you an explanation of what she expects, but then she wants to ding you for not meeting her expectations, if that makes sense.
I hate those professors.
Yeah. And I got one of them this semester, and she's working my nerves, because she'll say, give me a doctoral paper about a pony. And then when you write the paper, she'll say, but you didn't mention this about the pony, or that about the pony, or what about the pony thought about its birth, and what about this and that. And you didn't talk about what the pony thought about this, and then you didn't tell me how the pony prayed at night and stuff like that. And you're like, but you didn't ask me that question.
Yeah, I would have cussed her out. I ain't gonna hold you.
So yeah, it's a very challenging semester, but I am up for the challenge, and I will do it. I will do it.
But I do have my thesis. I did my dissertation topic though.
You got this though.
Level.
I have 3. I'm mulling over. I haven't committed yet. I got 3. I haven't committed, but I start my dissertation class, my first one, in August. So by then, I need to have it.
Okay.
But it's all right. On the other side of all of this, we will have the DR period. Hey!
For me, it's a DMA.
All right. Music. What's it in music?
It'll be a doctorate of musical arts and music education. But
Okay.
my concentration or my specialization will be in conducting pedagogy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you keep dying. I don't know. What's your internet? Angela's calling back in. Yes, and mine is an EdD, so it's behavioral sciences. So I will be a doctor of community counseling and traumatology. So that's why everything I'm talking about is trauma focused, because my whole program is trauma focused and trauma informed. So that's that. That's my life. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great weekend. Everybody stay cool, stay chill. Angela's saying bye. If y'all can hear her say bye.
Bye, Angela.
Bye, Angela.
And love y'all. Remember, hashtag where's Lynette?
Hashtag where's Lynette?
Hashtag where's Lynette?
That's right. All right, y'all. Peace out.
Good night.